What's up, MMO Hut fans? This is Super089 here to bring you my top 5 free-to-play MMORPGs. Alright, coming in at number 5 is Runes of Magic, published by Frogster Interactive. Released in North America on March 19, 2009, Runes of Magic was one of the first free-to-play MMORPGs to truly rival its pay-to-play cousins in both depth and breadth of content. Featuring in-depth character customization, quest-based leveling, plenty of free expansions, player housing, and an innovative dual-class system, Runes of Magic offers more than enough content to keep players busy for quite a while, even if cash shop imbalances have a negative effect on in-game content. At number 4 is Perfect World International, published by who else? Perfect World Entertainment. Released in North America on September 2, 2008, Perfect World was also one of the first free-to-play MMORPGs to truly rival pay-to-play games. Like Runes of Magic, Perfect World also offers quest-based leveling, although later levels carry more of a grind. Even so, Perfect World has a huge player base, a wide variety of playable classes and races, an imaginative game world, plenty of unique flying mounts, and one of the most in-depth character creation systems around. The number 3 spot goes to Lineage 2. Published and developed by NCSoft as a pay-to-play title, Lineage 2 debuted in the North American market on April 27, 2004. Though it failed to amass a large audience in North America, Lineage 2 carried a huge following in Asian countries and served as the inspiration for numerous free-to-play titles, much the same way World of Warcraft became the inspiration for several North American developed pay-to-play titles. North American Lineage 2 adopted a free-to-play model on November 30, 2011, doing away with the pay-to-play model entirely. Lineage 2 is one of only a handful of former pay-to-play titles to make a total conversion to free-to-play, offering players a wide array of premium content with virtually no restrictions. It also helps that Lineage 2 boasts one of the most balanced cash shops of any free-to-play title on the market. The free-to-play update also brought a dramatic overhaul to the game world, smoothing out character progression and doing away with a large portion of the grind by switching to a quest-based progression system. Lineage 2 is also a game pretty famous for its siege-based PvP combat. The fact that the new update gets players into the PvP endgame that much faster is a definite plus in my book. While still a quality MMO, Lineage 2 is a bit long in the tooth in 2012, with some rather dated graphics and gameplay mechanics, which is really the main reason I didn't give it the number 2 spot. The second best free-to-play MMORPG on this list is another NCSoft title. Ion was originally released in North America on September 22, 2009, going free-to-play on April 11, 2012. Ion's free-to-play is almost a mirror image of Lineage 2's model, completely doing away with pay-to-play aspects, giving you free access to the entire game without restrictions. The fact that I've given Ion the number 2 spot over Lineage 2 may be strictly a personal preference, as they're both quality games. I prefer Ion as it is a more recent MMORPG with better graphics, modern quest progression, and modern mechanics. Somewhat similar to Lineage 2, the endgame of Ion is also focused around PvP. This time though, players will group up in a zone called the Abyss to fight off the opposing faction as well as an additional CPU-controlled faction. One criticism though is that Ion's PvP often encourages ganking, as there's little to prevent high-level players from slaughtering low-level toons in the Abyss. With Update 3.0, Ion also offers player housing, which is an excellent feature for those who want a little bit more out of their MMO than endless mob slaughtering. Last but certainly not least, the number 1 spot goes to Guild Wars 2, published by NCSoft and developed by ArenaNet. Guild Wars 2 is the newest game on the list, releasing barely over a month ago on August 28, 2012. Guild Wars 2 is actually a buy-to-play title, though the game carries no subscription fee beyond the initial box purchase. Guild Wars 2 features imaginative graphics, a wide number of classes and races, a unique storyline for each race, and totally innovative gameplay. Guild Wars 2 does away with the traditional questing system found in most MMORPGs and replaces it with more organic dynamic events, which function very similarly to public quests found in Warhammer Online. Instead of grabbing quests at quest hubs, quests form around you and you work together with other players in your immediate area to complete the events and gain experience. De-emphasizing the gear grind, Guild Wars 2 puts more of an emphasis on player skill than the gear treadmill, and it's a great game to pick up and play in between major MMOs. Guild Wars 2 also has some pretty phenomenal player versus player combat. Guild Wars 2 offers competitive instance battleground based PvP, and it also offers world versus world PvP, where 3 servers face off against each other within a large overworld map, battling for control of keeps, not unlike the much celebrated realm versus realm combat found in Dark Age of Camelot. There you have it, folks, my top 5 free-to-play MMORPGs. Now I want to know what you guys think. Do you agree with my picks? Do you disagree? What's your top 5 free-to-play MMORPGs? Be sure to let me know in the comment box below.